Today we are at Bethany's lab, and that's not just the name of a random ghoul I found, it's legitimately Bethany here. She is a ghoul doctor who provides, obviously, services for a fee. Bethany, you're a doctor. I don't know if you should be smoking. You're also a ghoul. I mean, a lot of this doesn't make sense. Is that like what's that on her lapel? Is that a... If I can stop you there, Bethany, for a second. What is that? I'm confused. It's like is it a Geiger counter? That would be really funny if it was a Geiger counter. Anyway, Bethany here has her own little lab, and it's highly irradiated, though it probably keeps an awful lot of unwanted raiders and pests away, just by, simply being terrible. There's a lot of items. Overdue book. You can find, strangely enough, a patch 3-piece suit, meaning I think she maybe had a husband at some stage who maybe didn't get ghoulified and maybe, just passed away. One of my theories, though, there is no graveyard nearby. It would have been cool. Well, I'll say cool. We'd maybe a bit morbid if you had found a grave, like we grave site over here, and then you would have been like, must have buried her husband here. Pint glass. That's not something you don't see too many pint glasses hanging about either. So I think one of these containers maybe just started leaking radioactive materials. Again, we don't really know what's in these, so it makes sense that there's obviously some horrible things in it. And this whole area just slowly turned into gloop. As for Bethany, she normally is in the shack, and it's highly irradiated, and I mean highly. In fact, I'll take off God mode just to show you. Inside her cabin, 27 rads, and down below, 27. So you're talking about 27 rads. That's pretty rough. Now, of course, she does have a few useful items. If you pack a bit of rad away, rad X, and you go in, you do want to use her weapons bench. It is there. You can also use the cooking station. No, anything you cook will not be irradiated. Don't worry about that. As for Bethany herself, she does offer medical supplies, funny enough, and she can be a doctor. If you find her standing over here, well, then you can easily use her services. Where are we, of course? Just between Arcjet Systems and the Federal Ration Stockpile, north of Fort Hagen. So, completely missed her when we were doing this series way back. And when I did the video, I didn't know she was here. She didn't spawn, and I rewatched the video just in case I missed her. She was never here. So, awesome place to find. Bethany, she'll always be called Bethany, so this is Bethany's lab. Even though it doesn't look like much of a lab, but, she's a doctor, so Dr. Bethany can do whatever she wants here. Anyways, we'll be heading on to our next unmarked location, which is a mongrel den that's actually just north of the Rocky? Is it Rocky? Rocky Narrows Park, where the raiders seem to either their mongrels now live there, or that's where they train and breed them. Either way, cool place. We'll see it in the next one. Thank you for watching.